I think one of the questions that is also really anchoring for me is what's the benefit if you gain the whole world and you lose your soul?
Oh, so true.
And I'm just unwilling to do that. And I feel like just yesterday, we're recording this in mid-December, but just yesterday there was news of somebody that I follow publicly who has blown their life out. They were at the top of their game, literally, and doing incredible work. And I adored this person from a distance. And all this stuff is starting to come out now, and he has blown his life out. And he has a wife, and he has little babies, and he had this position, but there was an inattention to something in his leadership, and it he's ruined everything now. And he will probably never work again in the field that he's in. I don't know that his marriage is salvageable. I don't know what will happen in his relationship with his kids. He was arrested actually as well. So there's like all of this stuff, and the news is never not filled with those kinds of headlines of
Oh,
leaders who have built this empire or this big giant thing, but it is not sustainable and they just blow it all out. And I'm unwilling to do that as well because I want to do this over the long haul, and I want my legacy to be more than just, wow, she worked 80 hours a week and built a $50 million company, but her husband hates her and her kids never want to talk to her and she died alone. Like, what's the point of that? So
yeah.
I'm convinced that there is a different way to lead, but we have to learn it because we are not taught it, and it is not culturally praised to do leadership in a way that is very holistic. So that's the mission I'm on. And I want to work with these high capacity leaders because they are the ones that will both change the game for my kids' generation and the ones that will follow, but also they will stay in the game for the
Yes,
fullness of however long their game is supposed to be, not burn out or not give up or not be
totally.
disqualified